Hey guys, it's Mikexingchen. Google Earth is awesome. I mean, how else can you travel virtually almost anywhere in the world while sitting in your living room? I say almost because as comprehensive as Google Earth is, there are places that are hidden from us by either being blurred, edited, or blacked out. Most of these places are hidden for pretty obvious reasons, such as military bases or nuclear power plants. But then there are places that are a bit more mysterious. They include creepy locations with a dark history, possible sites where you can find a nuclear bomb, and places that are so mysterious, the explanation for it being blocked on Google Earth are mostly conspiracy theories. So here are some secret places around the world that Google Earth doesn't want you to see. Number 1. Britain's Anthrax Island. Anthrax is probably one of the most feared and most well-known agents of biological warfare. It can be contracted by ingestion, inhalation, or just simple skin contact. And if you do inhale it, the fatality rate is 95%, even if you receive treatment right away. In 1942, during the Second World War, the power of anthrax was tested by British scientists when it was released on a tiny oval-shaped Scottish island located in Greenyard Bay. Researchers detonated a number of anthrax bombs on the island, and the victims were 60 sheep who all died within days. Years after the Great Sheep Massacre of 1942, the government decontaminated the island and declared it probably safe to visit in 1990. Of course, I don't know why anyone would want to visit this creepy sheep graveyard, but if you want to see this place on Google Earth, this is as close as you're gonna get. Number 2, secret Russian city. Take a look at this. Not only is this area of Russia in the Siberian tundra blurred out, it's blurred out in a super creepy, sinister, Silent Hill-ish manner, and nobody really knows why. But the best guess is that this is where some of Russia's secret cities are located. Now, if you don't know what this is, the concept of the secret cities originated in the USSR in the 1940s. They were created so there could be secret locations where the most brilliant minds conjugated, creating new technologies, energies, or developing the new industries of aerospace and arms. So kind of like a Russian Eureka. These cities were known only by a postal code identified with a name and a number, such as Arzamas 16, which is also a location that is believed to be where a large group of nuclear engineers lived and built Russia's first nuclear weapon. These cities were not small. Many of them had a population of over 1 million people. They are often surrounded by barbed wires and protected by armed guards. Access is only allowed to those with special permission and is strictly prohibited to all foreigners. Even leaving is difficult, as you'll need a special document from authorities. Today, Russia still has over 44 of these secret cities, and their existence was not revealed even to the Russian public until 1986. Number 3, the Pacific Northwest. This blocked out location near the Washington-Oregon border in the Pacific Northwest of the US is said to be a site where FEMA and HAARP are working together to cook up something sinister. HAARP, according to their website, is a scientific endeavor aimed at studying the properties and behavior of the ionosphere, with particular emphasis on being able to understand and use it to enhance communications and surveillance systems for both civilian and defense purposes. Sounds innocent enough, but others are claiming that HAARP is actually developing technology to control the weather, causing tsunamis, earthquakes, and other devastating natural phenomena. So a machine that controls weather, the chronosphere, basically the government is just building weapons from Command and Conquer. Anyway, people actually went to this site and all they found was a threatening looking fence and an unmarked entrance. So the question is, if that's all there is, then why is this blacked out on Google Earth? Number 4, Moruroa and Fangatufa atolls. If you didn't know anything about its dark past, you would take a look at these beautiful atolls about 600 miles from Tahiti on the edge of the French Polynesia and think they are perfect vacation spots. But you wouldn't want to go anywhere near this place if you knew that between 1966 and 1996, France conducted 193 nuclear tests on these two places, making them some of the most deadly sites on the planet. Number 5, a nuclear bomb. In 1968, a B-52 bomber caught fire and crashed into the ice a few miles from Thule Air Base in northern Greenland. The aircraft was carrying 4 nuclear bombs. Following Following the crash, a massive operation took place to recover the debris of the aircraft from 500 million gallons of ice, some of which contained radioactive wreckage from the bomber. The US stated that all 4 nukes were destroyed, but documents obtained by the BBC under the US Freedom of Information Act have disclosed that one of the weapons was never recovered. Number 6, the snow saddle in Nepal. This one is definitely the most controversial one on the list. The Kontega Peak of the Nepal Himalaya, also known as the snow saddle, is a major peak with a summit of over 22,000 feet. And if you look on Google Earth, this is what you would see. No one knows really why Google Earth blocked out this large area of the peak. I mean, if it's just rocks, snow, and ice, then no big deal, right? That's why a lot of UFO enthusiasts are saying what was blocked out is the remote and only accessible through air Konkala Pass, and it's either an alien base or some secret government military facility, as this area is known as a hotspot for UFO sightings. Skeptics, of course, don't buy into that notion and say that it's just a glitch and nothing more. This one to me is the most interesting because I don't know if I believe it's just a simple glitch. I mean, it's got so much attention, so if you think about it, wouldn't Google have corrected this problem by now if it was just a glitch? This doesn't mean I think it's an alien base or anything. I just find it really mysterious because what could be located, if something is there, what could be located on a super tall mountain peak? And I'm really not a conspiracy theorist, but I love myths and legends. So if you look at myths and legends surrounding the Himalayas, then it could possibly be the mythical city of Shambhala, or maybe Noah's Ark, or even the entrance to the center of the earth. Of course, I don't know what it is, or if there is anything there at all, but we're just having fun, so those are my 3 guesses. Let me know yours in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. See you later.